All right, look. Hey, I gotta go get me a drink. It's I got like 15 more seconds. I'll be right back. All right, baby. See you later. All right. But you know how it is. And if you really want to get this game, the 2 minutes ain't long to wait. All right, now today is a good day because it's early in the morning. Shit, I've been out all night fucking around and getting ready to go to bed. But I was out tonight and we had a long we had a long conversation, man, about being a man. Some older dudes, you know, not my age, but some older dudes. And you know, it was a really good conversation. And it brought a lot to me. And what I really want to start out saying is you guys probably don't know this, or you might not realize this, but it's really amazing how much we grow up and turn into our parents. I mean, and they believed, you had to believe what they believed, and it was just crazy to me. But I'll be damned if I ain't the same way right now. It's just a trip. I swore I wouldn't be like this, but I am. You know, when I wake up in the morning, just looking at my own me, Father, thank you for this day. I mean, God, I do just like my father. It really is something. And you know, after I do that shit, you know, the average person, not that I'm better, it's just that I swear to God, I wonder all kind of things. I be wondering shit like, you know, why the fuck did I have to choose such a difficult field? I mean, of course I think I'm this, I think I'm that. But if I would have had any idea trying to be a beacon of light to the some of you motherfuckers that's lost at sea, if I would have knew it was gonna be so hard, I probably would have chose something else. And I be wondering stuff like, you know, why must I be the one to always have the level head and thinks rationally? I mean, it don't escape me either as to why I put so much pressure on myself. I got pressure on me, man, to be the best at whatever I do. And then it dawns on me. It comes to me. I have all those answers right at my feet if only I'd take the time and look at them. Just like you.
You have the answers to all of your questions. If you and my plate is so full for the same reasons that I wake up every day. And you know what that is? It's obvious, or it should be obvious to me, that my dedication and my dedication to and my blessings from the game is evident. It had this plan for me. Not that you know what's going to happen at the end. That's not the reason you believe in it. You believe in it because whatever is going to happen to the end, this belief is going to get you there. You're not going to know what's going to happen in the end until you get there. So what I'm saying is I had no idea I'd be doing this. You know, who am I to wonder what the fuck is the big plan for us all? We all have a big plan. You know, I know, you usually hear me on there talking about what I've done, some kind of bragging mode. Well, listen, man, I'm serious about this today. Or at least for the beginning of this video, I'm gonna be a little different. Because I rarely ever go to church. But I swear, I seriously believe in God. And I believe in his higher power. And today, I'm just going to acknowledge it. You know I'm a blessed man. You guys don't know this, but do you realize I have had 2 strokes within weeks of each other? And somehow I miraculously returned to my physical state and mental state before the strokes. Now, if anything, I'm actually in better shape than I was before because, of course, it woke me up. You know, we all must admit what's a fact. And the fact is, God is on our sides, by our sides. And believe it or not, God will protect us. Even when you feel you don't deserve protecting. Shit, I've also been blessed by being, dedicated to what I believe in. And that's true game. I believe in religion, but that's not my strong belief. My strong belief is what I stand for. But if you have a belief in your life, it gives you direct. You don't have to believe what I believe. You don't even have to believe what my mother believes about that. You don't have to believe in anything except for what you believe in. But if you believe in it and you be real about it, you'll sort of get what I'm getting. And I believe that I'm being blessed because I know when you truly believe in something, even somebody like me, you just appreciate all you get to see, all you get to see and do. I was told this shit when I was young in the game. And I've been true to it ever since. Be true to the game, and the game will be true to you. Look out for the game, and the game is going to look out for you in your old age. I was told this in my early 20s. And when I was told this, of course, it was just, I'm out, talking shit with fellas. But these was older dudes that was telling us this shit. And I don't know if I was special or whatever the fuck, but I, in the end, believed it. So my dedication to this game and to my belief has allowed me to deserve these successes that I enjoy. But I got to continue to go hard. If I don't, it's all going to be snatched away from me. If I want to deserve the blessings, in store for me, I got to continue to go hard, because going hard is going to keep me on my job. I'll continue to earn your respect, because I want you to respect me. I don't care if you like me, but I want you to respect me. Not you better respect me. I'm talking about, man, that motherfucker be talking some real shit. I respect, that kind of respect. I just want to deserve everything that I'm getting. And I want to publicly let all you guys know I'm not the shit. God is. And I know, the strokes was pretty scary. I don't know if you guys have experienced anything like that, but that was some scary shit. And I'm just a blessed man. And as long as I'm breathing, I'm going to continue to earn your respect. And I'm going to continue to earn it by lacing you with all I know about being a man. This is not about being a pimp. This is about being a man. And by the grace of God, of course, I'm going to have a long time to do it. Now, a brother in this game, the game of life, the way we play it, so some people has the idea that they can grow into a great man. If only, they could catch, I guess, a few women. I mean, you don't know how hard of a task that is. I mean, if you catch a few women, I would imagine that you have the potential to become one of the boss players that you dream of being. But you want to know what you're actually leaving out of that dream, which makes it a fantasy? See, I have dreams, and they're tangible because I design them to where I can step by step reach it. If I just have a dream and want to get to whatever this dream says I can have, and I don't really do the things to get it, then I'm fantasizing. That's what you guys do. You fantasize and you don't really fucking care. Most of you guys get a woman or some pussy and you immediately, start looking for the next one. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you get this girlfriend. See, what you're supposed to do in this life is not speed past what you're doing. I don't care if you just met her and it was fine. You still got to put your work in. You don't supposed to forget there's other women, but you're supposed to be focused on this one. And you do this because you want to put the most of you that you can put in her. So you don't know what the result is going to be, but you do know what you're doing. So when you actually have a woman and you have to put your work in, you silly guy. Actually, when you get her, you got to accept this in your mind. Your work is now beginning. Catching her is not the work. You better understand that. There's a distinct difference. Catching her is when you in whatever mode and she's in whatever receptive mode. But these modes aren't the real you and her modes. You in the catch mode, she in the, being caught mode, which is, for lack of better words, your best persona. So she's in her best and you're in your best, but at one point you guys are going to be together and, get to know each other and the real you is going to come out. I'm not saying the real you aren't compatible. I'm just saying you got to understand that initially there is a disconnect between you two because you're not being real. It's not because you're lying or faking. Everybody wants to make a good impression. So, of course, they do the best, to their ability. So, what she's doing is wanting to make a good impression. And what you're doing is wanting to make a good impression. But in reality, neither one of you are being real. You have to try to be real when you make or initially meet somebody, because it's very tempting to be this gracious you instead of the real you. So, excuse me, you have to keep in mind that when you catch a woman, there I go, starting to heat up. Hold on. When you catch a woman, initially, and this is the reason why you have to continually spit at her when you catch her. I'm talking about for some weeks. Is because this is the only time that you can ingrain in her mind you. Because after that initial meeting, when she's her best and because as she's being her best, she's really receptive to what you're saying. So what I'm saying is, at this point, as she's open to this, you need to be really explicit about where you coming from, what you expect out the relationship, because she's open to hear it, not agree with it, but to hear it. And what you want to make sure you have done is brought it. That's why when you bring it at a receptive moment, you have the opportunity to not have this as a problem in the future. Not saying it won't be a problem or become a problem, but since you know you brought it up, when that problem comes, you can squash it by saying, I told you and I explained to you, blah, blah, blah. Other than that, you're going to be going through different bitch shit. And you created it. So, if you want to be a man, if you really want to be a man, you got to know all these things. You have to understand all these things. And as you go through these things, you'll grow. Well, not simply going through them. As you go through these things and handle them, you will grow. Excuse me. Sometimes you guys probably notice my nose get clogged up because I have hay fever and I gotta get rid of that shit. So, But anyway. What I'm trying to get you to understand is that you should have a particular style. And you want this woman that you just met, now you guys together for a while, you want her to understand that your style is what she's about. If that's not the case, you can't force it. But that should be the case. But let me tell you how you do that. I have to refer to when I was a pimp a lot of times, because that's the only times I really dealt with women one-on-one. What I'm saying is, as a square, I don't deal with women. I deal with my wife. So I don't have women. So I gotta go to when I was a pimp. But I'm not talking about pimping. I'm talking about when I had women. When I caught a hoe, whatever. My other women, they didn't see me for 3, 4, 5 days. Now the reason that was cool is because they knew me, and they know I'm pimping. See, they don't know you. I ain't talking about models. I'm talking about your women. They don't know you. So when you're doing something that they didn't expect, they're thinking, oh, he out doing this, everything negative. And that's because that's what you've shown them. You've shown them that they can't trust you. You've shown them that you'll go to the strip club and give your money to bitches. I mean, you've shown them all kind of shit. Me, I ain't showing no bitch none of that shit. Bitch, I'm straight up. And that's what I expect. I don't need no fucking entertainment from no naked bitch unless it's you motherfucker. Get your ass out, get my money, and that's that. Now, I ain't saying nothing about that for you. I'm just saying my bros knew that was me. So if I was gone, like for a day and a half, nobody, where Rosebud, they tripping. And then I called, yeah, I came up, and I'm busy, woo, woo, woo. That's all I gotta say. Whoever I called to say that to, she gonna tell the rest of them bitches, and they just gonna wait till they see me because they know I'm busy. They ain't worried about my motherfucking dick because my motherfucking dick ain't going nowhere without the proper instructions. They know that. They believe that. They don't believe that shit about you. They don't. Because you showed them that ain't you. You can grow to be a real man if you understand what the fuck you doing and stop fronting yourself off. Because it ain't the bitches. You keep talking about the bitches. It ain't them. Now, they fucked up. Don't get me wrong. They are definitely fucked up. But it ain't them that's causing you the problems. This is what I'm trying to get you to understand. You don't understand what the fuck you're doing. Because you don't want to have a program. Because you don't want to follow this. You don't want to be whatever you don't want to do. You must like not getting what you want. You must love that. Ooh, that's where we're different. I can't fucking stand not to get what I want. Shit. I can't stand it. I can't fucking stand it. I'm going to get what I want. Because I ain't going to sit up here like no damn fool and want it. Once I think I want it, I'm in get it mode. And I'm going to go get it. That's why my SWU, the SWU, I guess is the name of the school, but the team name is the Go Getters. Because we going to get it. We ain't doing no, you ain't got to give me shit. Yes, I want what you have. But if you think I want you to give it to me, you're a goddamn fool. Because what you have, I'm going to get. I'm not finna get yours. I'm finna get whatever it is that I want like yours, but it's going to be mine, and I'm going to go get it. Because I know how to be a man. You ain't a man because you fucking was born male and you over 21. You just a grown male. You a man when you able to understand this shit. Not that I'm talking, but the shit that I'm saying. Because this shit is real. If you want to be a man, there's some things you got to do. No, you guys don't believe that. You believe because you're 21, you a man. Okay, motherfucker, keep believing that. Keep believing that. Like I say, when I call a bitch, my other motherfucking bitch didn't see me. Why? Because I take that new bitch somewhere, fly. I let that bitch see how she can live if she can pay for it. And I spit game at her for hours at a time. Now, you guys should be doing shit like that, but you don't. You should do it whenever you get a new girlfriend. Spend time with her, spit game with her, let her know where you coming from, what the fuck you ain't finna accept. No, you don't do that. And then when I'm doing it and I see the bitches getting sleepy, I'm just getting started. I'm keeping that bitch up. I'm gonna spit game at her. And I'm gonna let you motherfuckers in on a little pimp secret. I shouldn't be telling you this, but I am. When a woman gets sleepy, don't know why. This is true, but I do not know why. But when a woman gets sleepy, her mind is wide open to a lot of new shit. Now, I don't know why it is, but I have experienced bringing new shit when they sleepy. And because they're sleepy, maybe they just want to go to sleep, so they open up so that they can really receive what you're saying. But because they want to go to sleep, I guess she just becomes really receptive to ideas. Now, after those 2-3 days, whatever, they're like, I got this bitch with me. Or let's say you got her with you. So you should have then put in her all she needs to know to keep you happy. And she should have responded in ways to let you know that she's ready to be in line with your goddamn program. I'm telling you. I'm telling you how to be a man, a real one. I'm not talking about you fake motherfuckers that keep doing this avatar bullshit. What I'm saying is the days that she spent with you, well, let's go back to me. The days that she spent with me, I'm going to have put her to the test. So, passing these little tests. See, I'm actually grooming her on how to be with me properly. Now, what I'm saying is you guys, you claim to be men, but how many women you caught that you taught how to be with you? Yeah, I know, man, you know all this kind of goddamn shit, but you don't know shit. You got to teach a bitch what attitude to have around you. You have to teach a motherfucker how to be around you. You want to know why? Because if you don't, she's going to be like she was with every other motherfucker she been with before. And then in that case, you a sucker. Because she's treating you like them. And she ain't with them. I always tell a bitch, look, motherfucker, don't be trying to punish me for the mistakes you made in choosing suckers. As soon as I see you doing that, I'm getting the fuck away from you. I tell them, bitch, you can't punish me for your mistakes. You chose that damn food. Shit. Or you let him goddamn catch you. Shit. Fuck you. I'm not going for that bullshit. I ain't. You shouldn't. But, you do what you did. I mean, you can fuck the bitch and go home and get whatever, it is for you to get. But like I said in the beginning, I know that you could grow into being a great man. And I learned from other great men that you need to have one principle before you have two principles. And then you need to have two principles before you have three principles. And do you know what? You put your work in developing your principles so you can be a man. And you'll see, the results that I'm speaking about. You see, none of this shit gonna work for you or any of you motherfuckers unless you believe in your heart you're special. You can say you're special because you bought this or did that. But when you believe that you're special, it's in you to excel. You can't do regular shit. You excel in areas others fail in. Why? Because you know you're special. I excel in talking about what I think. I do that quite well, and I really believe it's a factor in why I'm so goddamn convincing. But being special is a job. And you because you want everything you say to have that special impact or that special meaning. And it's sometimes, it's just not possible. But you want it because you're special. And you do what you can to make it special. See, because what I'm saying is I seriously think about every post I make, every video I make. That's why I write shit down. I have notes. I'm serious. I don't want it to be misleading or just some bullshit coming out my mouth. Every time I say or confirm something, it gives you an opportunity to design you. Because my influence has really nothing to do with you. It only has to do with how you take in the information contained in my influence. Now, the way I deliver is my influence, but what I'm delivering is the information. And I mean, getting the information the way I want it received is the only, well, not the only way, but it's the way I think that I'll have a hand in lifting you up. So, what I'm saying is, think about it. Is it any benefit in you doubting something if you ain't gonna test it for you? When I even give my thought to something, plus or minus, I'm gonna see if it works for me. Because that's the only way the fuck I can decide on it. I'm not gonna listen to some kind of goddamn explanation and make my decision on some damn explanation. I'm gonna listen to the explanation that's gonna give me guidance on which way I'm gonna go about doing whatever the hell I'm gonna do that I wanna do to see what I wanna see about whatever the fuck I'm looking for. I ain't gonna let no motherfucker tell me nothing. See, being this way reinforces that you really are a thinker. How, you can be thinking and think the same shit you've always thought. See that? When you think the same shit you thought, that's reviewing. That's not thinking. Going over previously learned material is reviewing. It's not thinking. If you want to be a man, you have to be willing to be a thinker. All right, man. Already told you what thinking is. Excuse me, what reviewing is. What about thinking? Thinking is coming up with new horizons. Thinking is coming up with new things for you to explore. You ain't gonna get far in life without reviewing and thinking. But most of you are just stuck in reviewing. I just thought you would like to know this shit as far as the steps to take to be a man. Because I talk about it all the time. And there's steps you can take. And you want to know how I became the man that I am today? Because it all started by pure accident. I was in the pool hall and I overheard these dudes talking. And I heard or overheard this shit 1,000 times before, but I don't know, it was something about this time. And that question, it was asked to a dude that I know. And the question was, they was arguing about whatever, and the motherfucker said, "What you gonna do now, fool?" Now, was the question that profound, or was I open for game? See, at that moment in my life, because of this dude's answer, is what started it for me. He answered, I'm going to do whatever you think I can't do in my life and show your ass up. This motherfucker went on to be a dope fiend. But that shit he said stuck with me. And whenever someone doubted me, I really pursued whatever they was a doubting about, because I'm going to do what the fuck you think I can't do. And I really and truly believe that I'm that way, or this way, to show you and everyone there is no restrictions on your life unless you allow them to restrict you. There's all sorts of things that's going to hamper, pull you back, whatever, but none of them are actual restrictions on your life. Because if you believe that you have the qualities to be a man, you won't let anything restrict you except for what you want to be restricted from. You never know which piece of information is going to do it for you. That's why you got to be a sponge and soak up everything you hear and sort it out as you process the benefit to you. God, I'm busting, man. I can't even believe I made it this far without a hiccup. So you got to understand everything is for you. Everything is about you. And until you understand that, you become a man, she this, she that, or they this, they, it's to be about everybody but you. I want it to be about you, bro. I don't want no customers. I want a motherfucker to fuck with me one time. I don't want him fucking with me for 8 years or however many years. No, man, fuck with me for one time for whatever long it takes, and you'll see the results. And then I'll never see you again, never hear from you again. I don't give a fuck, because there's going to always be someone that wants to learn how to be a man. And I'm here to take you through the rigors of what it takes. So I'm going to look at this shit and see what I got here. I see a lot of you. I see a lot of you guys. I don't know, but I'm going to answer maybe 2 or 3 questions, because it's late and I've been out and I'm damn near sleepy. So let's see. Yeah, 8 DS61 0614. You're right. He comes do mean the game. This is 3 P's and copy blow and copy like here. Okay. Hey man, you guys ain't really got too much up here. I know it's late. None of you motherfuckers probably didn't realize because I ain't got no time that I come on here. The only thing that I really like about coming on is that I'm doing it when I want to, and what I have to say is real. You notice me looking at my notes, because I'm telling you, I'm not the kind of dude that want to just talk. I'm not here to entertain you. I want to stay focused, and I want to stay in tune with what the subject is. So if it takes however many minutes, it's going to be those minutes worth of information. Because see, I watch you guys, not you guys, but I watch dudes have these types of videos for 3 hours. They ain't saying shit. But supposedly, I guess because of how long they're kicking it, whoever the hell they talking to believe they're getting laced. Man, I don't want to take no, I'll never, well, I ain't gonna say never, but I most likely never will do a video over an hour. Because if I can't get to you what I'm saying in an hour, usually much less, then, I'm just bullshit, I'm fluffing. I don't bullshit. I kick real game to you, and I hope you understand that you can get this game. All you gotta do is fuck with me at SW, fuck with me on my confidence course. Either way, I don't care. You don't even have to fuck with me. If you can get what I'm talking about because you believe that you have the qualities to be a man, good. I'm up, Rosebud. I'm about to start college at 300. I made a name for myself on campus. Go to school, man. Fred Davis, take your ass to school. Fuck your name on the campus. Your name comes by doing whatever you do in the right way. How you make your name on the football field? Getting touchdowns, tackling motherfuckers, doing whatever football players do. Quit tripping. Now, hey, you guys, the thing about me that I like is that I don't front. I love this about me. Yeah, I smoke weed, all that shit. I drink alcohol too, and I don't drink that much, but I had a drink tonight. Couple. And shit. I used to drink. I used to need things. But after I had that, I fell out one time, not from drinking, but they said it was vertigo. After I had that, I started thinking that I wasn't in control of my life. And I'm glad I did because I wasn't. Things was controlling me. You gotta watch out for that. You don't want things to control you. You want common sense, which common sense ain't that common no more. So you have to be sure that you're thinking logically. Then you got to do what you're doing, man. Back in your days in the game, how much did you have to tailor your game from region to none? Absolutely none. I ain't tailoring shit. That's like every time you go to a different state, you got to talk different so you can catch a bitch, man. Fuck that. None of that. How do you keep your confidence high at all times? By addressing my doubts, by not trying to push my doubts to the side. Because the only way you can be confident is to know you have insecurities. Now, check this out. The only way you can be confident is to know that you have insecurities. So when they surface, you deal with them instead of trying to hide them. I'm gone. This is dope. Growing to be a man is what y'all want to do.